Alright, well, how are they feeling about this war so far that they started? 67. Okay, so starting to go a lot further into our favor. I think it's fair to say we're going to upgrade this one here. Ooh, a promising officer. You are... Do we have anybody in chat who wants this named after them? We got a brand new commander who's a promising officer. Showed a lot of promise based on their leadership in one of the recent battles they did. And we currently have this character from the world of Calistar, so that's our home world, who held the position of pilot first class. Ooh. They are eager. They're a trickster, and they're also a scout. Ooh, and of course they're psychic, because our entire Phoenician species is psychic as well. So if anybody who doesn't have a character named after them wants it named after them, now's the time to speak up. Well, I take another swig. Because you too could be part of Phoenician history. Let's see. This would be really, really good. Scout. This would be an amazing stealth Corvette fleet commander. We should definitely consider that. So I'm going to go Corvette. And basic cloaking field. Swarm, picket, artillery. As high of armor as possible, because when you cloak, they lose all of their shields. Highest evasion chances through that. There we go. That'd be for the most damage. It is a glass class Corvette. Save. Basic cloaking. Basic cloaking, essentially. And I do want to consider making a cloaking fleet. So we're going to create a new fleet using the glass class. We're going to go ahead and reinforce. Because that new promising candidate would be perfect for an invisible strike team. Tile blocker cleared. Planetary infrastructure, build speed, colony develop speed, habitat max districts. You know what? That's not too bad. But also interstellar campaigns to make sure that my guys don't get too exhausted too fast. Yeah.
Engaging hostile station.
Clear those out. Chile 2.
Planet colonized. Relaying transmission.
Non-aggression pact, decline. You're actually somebody I do want to be kind of fighting and taking out here in the nearby future. Alrighty. Meanwhile, the Tekaran multiplex is starting to become more and more aggressive towards us. They still have an overwhelming fleet. How exciting!
Relaying transmission.
The sleepers have awakened. It began as a subtle shift in Ubusian behavior. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside of their own space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient ruined worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown. Until now. We now know that the Ebusian were recovering the databanks of survey beacons and automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information for the return to the galactic stage. In Ubusian space, fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Ubusian restorers are looking outwards beyond their borders and towards the galaxy at large. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, and the dormant systems of Titan foundries come online, the rest of the galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giant target first in their quest to reclaim old age, old glory lost? Giants in the playground. Tremble, little shards of the Crystal Empire. For too long, we Ubusian have allowed our empire to decline, our borders to shrink, and lesser species such as yourselves to wander freely among stars that rightfully belong to us. No more. This galaxy is ours, and you will submit to our rule or face the annihilation of your entire species. Choose wisely. We will achieve unity. Do not stand in our way. Alrighty. There are no armies. That will be an immediate conquering. Form non-aggression pact. I'd like to not be at war with everybody, so at least for now, we're going to go ahead and form a non-aggression pact with the Diatrath entity.
Deploying pacification troops.
Oh boy. Alright, activate cloaking.
Engaging hostile station.
And now, first you saw them, now you don't. This fleet will continue to grow in size. For now. Migration treaty. I mean, I really don't need a migration treaty with you. Decline. Surface management. Who's all on this planet? Phoenicians, Some Mictors and Crystals, of course. Free Sapience is unemployed. Fine. The resolution passed for the storm studies. I meant to look at that. Whoopsies. I think I wanted to decline that. That is a shame. It's fine. Not the end of the world.
Engaging hostile station.
Alright, which one's this star based on? It is this one here. On the border of Yutan. We're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves a listening post and upgrade the level of that. Commercial pact, decline. I can form a commercial pact with other people besides you. And we'll be just fine. Oh, it just... it just cloaked. But I really need... this one to be an anchorage. With the naval logistics. Upgrade. Ooh, signs of battle.
Blocker removed.
Chile 2. Cloak for now. And, oh, very... cloaking detection. Here on this starbase. Well, that's frustrating. Alright, Chile 2, I need you to explore the astral rifts. No. Explore this astral rift. In fact, is there one closer? There is. Explore that astral rift.
Engaging.
Genetically modify a species to possess traits worth 7 points. We just got... which species has 7 traits? Oh. They have been made to be delicious. What? Why are you cannibalizing the monkeys? Don't eat the monkeys.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Alrighty. We're gonna do some quick research. The Stellaris. It's very aren't monkey brains a delicacy in some areas of the world? Maybe. We have catfish and monkey brains? Goodness. Collection. I'm trying to figure out... Fortunately, I'm not finding Vivarium very easily. Alright, let's just look up the word vivarium. Are we not able to find it very easily? Vivarium. Alright, the Grand Archive. DLC. Care and feeding of Tianki. Capturing them. Arg, none of this is actually what I'm looking for. Curator. Curators! Alright, let's look. The curator order. Because this game is so complicated, you'd think that we would have this. Unlocks the curator containment protocols technology. Oh! Researched. Oh, curator containment protocol. That doesn't help. Alright, faster ships. We're almost done with that. Space fauna. Is there a way for me to be able to... Building a void layer on a star-based system inhabited by fauna, which attracts and follows you. Capture them. I'm just gonna have to look through the text some other time. Unfortunately, my armies are just taking damage because they've gotten closer for no good reason. Another one is dead. But why? Yeah, I need the war exhaustion to go down a lot slower, because we're at 25%, whereas the opponent is at 19. Alrighty. Let's land these armies. How strong is their... Ah! Alright, build like 50 more.
Hostile station.
Alright, so they're gonna have to go backwards, just because of the fortress here on this world. We notice your careful efforts collecting and preserving aesthetic wonders! Trust cap for organics, monthly loyalty from organic subjects. Yeah, we'll say more from the skill level. However, I've got like one too many. Tradition is available. We can get clairvoyance. Sensor range is increased.
Blocker removed.
The Ebusian Restorers. Y'all gonna be boring, but okay. But also, apparently somebody is here. Alright, so there actually is connections here. I wasn't able to see that earlier. That's crazy.
Engaging hostile station.
Extend the contract. We need to be keeping our mercenaries. I mean, we don't need the mercenaries, but they are helping. I'm gonna go ahead and increase how many fleets I have. Sure, why not? We're going to do a quick cycle through all of our people. Do I want to just go ahead and just distribute luxury goods everywhere? I think so. Alright, let's distribute these luxury goods everywhere. Expand dayside infrastructure. Alrighty, so which one of these is the Tomb World? There it is. There's the Tomb World. The Tomb World! Let us make this planet a little bit more manageable. We're gonna Ute cleansing modifier. Devastation at 50%. It'll be fine. Amro, how's it going? Welcome back to Stellaris. Currently micromanaging our fleets and our empire to be a little bit better. We're also going to quickly just cycle through all our worlds, starting at Calistar. Any of these that are at less than 100, we're going to increase the jobs at. Nope. May you ask? Maybe. What is the sun doing? What is the sun doing where you live? Burning and scorching all life out of existence. It is only by pure willpower that things are able to remain intact where I live. Alrighty, we need all these fleets to meet up. Is it high in the sky? Yeah. I mean, it's still high in the sky. It's about midday where I'm at. Currently, I mean, yeah, it's about midday. People are awake at this current point of time. Alright, go ahead and clear this out, and then we're going to start heading around this way. Yeah, that should be fine.
Engaging hostile station.
Because it's night here. Yeah, no, we definitely got sun outside. We are getting more and more ships built and made available. An invisible fleet. Cloaking strength of 1. If I really want my guys to be... Is Immortal still standing? Immortal is still standing! How's Immortal doing? Immortal went through so much. Story. We got actually a lot of different species now living on Immortal. An odd factory had appeared. A massive storm blew by, which caused crystalline quills to appear. So it's mostly a generator world at the current moment. But we also have these crystal miners. This world isn't like super amazing when it comes to energy, so I could switch these generator supports to be something else, such as fleet power. Might want to consider that. Yet it's still Immortal. Yeah. True. All the hardships and it's everlasting. True, true, true. Mineral research support. We'll get that made. Why not? Oof, actually. Energy research support. I do want this to be swapped to mineral research support. And then this. I still need food processing.